Hello.
It's me from Winterizing. So today, we are gonna fix something today.
That's right. We're gonna do a lot today.
Yep, and we are gonna take the moles out of the trailer.
That's right.
And get some work on my one. And then just take anything out of our trailer.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in for another video. We got a lot going on today. We have an abnormally warm day out, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Yesterday, I detailed the truck. I got it clean inside and out.
Yep, and we're gonna clean it.
Nice and neat, the way it should be. So today, I'm going to start off by taking the leaf loader off the trailer, and then I'm going to pull the lawnmowers out, and we'll clean those up and get those winterized. My goal is to get the trailer pretty much empty, so when the time is right, I can start pulling it apart and figure out what on earth is going on with these axles here. We will get to the bottom of it and figure it out. But today, I just want to take advantage of the warm weather we have and try to get some things done. So first things first, the mount system that I had on this is going to be going. I had ended up using wood. It was like 3/4 inch plywood as a base for the leaf loader. It's not strong enough. So while I have the trailer apart this winter, I'm gonna probably use a 1/4 inch plate, weld it to the tongue here, and then make it so it's a lot more sturdy. Because what was happening is the wood was splitting, and as you can see, this started to lean. The leaf loader started to lean, and that's no good. So we're gonna fix all that, but we're gonna take it off today. These are 4 9/16 bolts. We'll take that out. I got a little mini forklift, a walk behind forklift. We'll pick this up and we'll put it in the garage and get this thing stored away. All right, guys, this is my little walk behind forklift. It's old, it gets the job done. My dad gave it to me a few years back, and I really don't use it that much, but it comes in handy when I'm taking the loader off the trailer. Let me just bump this up a little bit. Mm-hmm.
And make sure you watch our channel.
That's right.
Give us a huge thumbs up.
That's right. All right. What I'll do is I'll pick this up a little bit, and then I'll just skate it back onto the fork so I got a good bite on it. All right, guys, so I got it off the trailer. It's on the lift right now. I ended up walking it over here. What I'll do now is I'll clean it first, and then we'll put some stable in it, let it run, cycle the stable through the carburetor and stuff, and then we'll be able to put this one away. So what my plan is to pull all the machines out and wash them all together, and then just go through them one by one before I put them all away, rather than just doing one at a time. Guys, so here's both my machines. And as you can tell, they are disgusting. Never in a million years would I ever put these away and winterize them looking like this. Never. I am not going to winterize the Panther right now, and there's a reason for that. This muffler here is no good. It's got a pinhole somewhere, and it's just annoying. I have another muffler. I'm just going to stick a new muffler on it. It does go to an EFI engine, so I'll have to plug the O2 sensor port on it. No issue there. No worries there. But before I winterize it, I will put the new muffler on it. And I want to go over this mower top to bottom just to ensure that it's ready to go for next year. I'll walk you through my process as we're going along, but there's one surprise I have for you that I want to show you. And here is that surprise. A lot of you guys ask me what's going on with the Skag. Well, I finally got most of it done. There's still a few odds and ends to wrap up. But as you guys know, I rebuilt the motor, the 730V here that was blown up. Everything's running good there so far. This thing just needs a bath really bad. I ended up putting a new hydro belt on it and a new deck belt. And what I did was I repaired this tube here. This tube here was all screwed up here. You know, still a few odds and ends to do on the mower. It's not 100% complete yet, but here it is, guys. You know, I've been working on it during my free time. I haven't had a whole lot of free time. As you guys know, we have an addition going on in the house. You know, just mayhem going around here. I actually got sick with COVID. Actually, our whole family got sick with COVID, and we were down and out for almost a week right after Christmas. So, you know, still trying to recover from that. But I'm not sure what the future holds for this machine. It was kind of a pain to work on, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm used to the walkers where everything's right in front of you. A lot of the work was underneath on this machine, not a lot of fun. But I don't know, we'll see what happens with it. But I just want to go through it and get it all cherry. Just a little update on the addition, guys. Here's what we got going on. It's all framed in now. They got the roof on, ready for shingles. They'll be doing that any day now. They're just taking a break for now for New Year's, which I don't blame them at all. But it's coming along nicely. There's gonna be 3 windows in the front here. As you can see, one of them's already been cut, but they boarded it up because of the heavy rain that we had. When we go around to the back here, you can really see what it's going to look like from the back. So it's taking shape. It's taking shape. The guys are going real fast, man. They work unbelievably fast. It's like a 5 or 6 man crew here every day, working from you know, 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. So they really do make a lot of progress in a short amount of time. We got a new roof that we put on our house here. The garage roof was okay. That's only 5 years old, so they matched the new roof to the existing, and obviously this is going to get a new roof as well. And then we're going to go with a country blue color on the house, and should really transform it. We've been dying to get rid of this ugly yellow for the longest time. So guys, I like to use Simple Green to get the heavy grease and grass off the machines. It seems to work well. And just stick it right in the power washer here, soap it down, and then hit it with the high pressure water, and these should come out pretty nice. So my son's helping me wash down the mowers. We're just gonna soak them heavily with the Simple Green, let the Simple Green do its job, and then we'll start rinsing them off. Oh yeah, and subscribe to our channel, he's saying. I got the first rinse done on all the machines, got all the heavy off, took the covers off the stander here, power washed all up in here, make sure all the grass was out. I'm gonna grab the car wash now and a little scrubby pad and go to town, just scrubbing this down, getting all this residue off here. This all comes off. You just gotta put some elbow grease into it. So this will take a little while. I won't film it. I'll just show you what it's gonna look like afterwards, and then I'll move on to the Pink Panther, and then this. And then last things last will be the leaf loader. Hi.
Hi, I just came to check and see how things are going out here.
Oh, things are going good. Just washing the machines, trying to get all the heavy gunk off them. Made pretty good progress, but a lot of debris on these things.
Oh, okay. I just was wondering, is this going to be an all-day event, or is there going to be any time included in there? Maybe my car can get detailed.
Are you serious?
Well, yours got done yesterday. I looked out the window and I saw how shiny the wheels were on the truck, and I'm like, oh, mine are looking a little dull.
We'll see. If I have time, I'll try to squeeze it in for you.
Go give them a before shot on the camera of my car over there, nice and dirty. It's not terrible, but it could definitely use a wash.
Yeah. Well, everything could use a wash. All right, I finally got the Panther looking pretty clean as it's going to get. And while I was at it, I went over here and got this thing all cleaned up. So this is ready to be winterized. Like I said, I'm not going to winterize this one just yet because I got work to do on it. And I have the stander in the garage here. I'm going to show you what we're going to do on that. But I'm just going to take it one machine at a time. Alrighty guys, I got the leaf loader cleaned up. Just about ready to put away. I got some stable storage here. This is what I like to use for fuel stabilizer. And it says it keeps fuel fresh up to 24 months. So that's pretty good. Normally what I do like to do though is during the mowing season, I do like to fire this up just to make sure that there's no problems. And when it comes time to use in the fall, it's ready to go. But you're supposed to measure this stuff out. I really don't. I just dump it in there and let it do its thing. Just pour a generous amount in. You don't gotta go crazy on it, but that'll be good for that. What I'll do now is I'll fire it up, let it run, and then what I'll do is I'll come over here and turn the fuel off right there. I'll turn the fuel off, let it run out of fuel, and this machine's done. So I'm just gonna let it idle, probably about 5 minutes or so. Then I'll turn the fuel off and just let it die. All right, it's been running a little longer than 5 minutes. It's more like 10 minutes because I was cleaning out a corner in the garage to put this thing in. So I'm gonna turn the fuel off now. And just wait for it to die. There it is. It's gonna hear the RPMs creep up. That's a lean condition. It's gonna turn off any minute now. Here it goes. And that's all she wrote for this one. All right, guys, we're in the garage. Everything's washed up. I got the stander in here. We're gonna get it ready to put away for the season. We're gonna change the oil in it. We're gonna check the hydro fluid, check the air filter, scrape the bottom of the deck, and sharpen the blades. And this thing will pretty much be ready to put away. While I had these covers off, cleaning the mower, I inspected the belts, the deck belt for excessive wear, and it all looks good. Usually they last around 400 to 500 hours. I usually replace a hydro belt and a deck belt once per season. I have already replaced them earlier in the season, and you know, they're pretty good. Right now the mower only has 487 hours on it. So around the 700 hour mark, I'll check all the belts again. But I'm confident these are good. I won't have to change them. I'm gonna crawl under the deck now, scrape the deck out, get it nice and clean, and pull the blades off it and see what they look like. If they are bad, I'll replace them. If not, I'll just put a nice fine edge on them and then call it a day. All right, guys, here's my blades off the stander. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty surprised that they're still in great condition because these are over a season old. We've used these all season and they're still in very usable shape. wanted to show you how I sharpen blades. I only sharpen one side just to show you guys something. When you're done sharpening your blade and you run your finger or thumb on the cutting edge, you hear that scaliness? It's rough, right? This lets you know that it's sharp. Now, if I go around to the other end that hasn't been sharpened yet, and I run my thumb on it, there's barely any noise. Because this is like rounded, this is dull. When it's sharp, it'll kind of grab your skin and make like a scaly noise to it. See, this is dull. You turn it over. Hear that? That's sharp. That's what you want. You don't want rounded ends or anything like that. If these tips were rounded, it would affect the cut quality pretty bad. You know, what I like about this RBG 712 is that it locks the blade in at the perfect 30-degree angle. It's either 30 or 35. I can't remember. I think it's 30 degrees. I could be wrong on that. But anyways, it's got this jig here where it locks the blade in, and you get the perfect grind on it every single time. So now that this end's sharp, I'll switch around to the other side and show you that once it's completed, and then I'll just do these other two blades and get them back on the mower. But that's what I do, guys. I just take my finger here and run around the cutting edge, and if it grabs my skin, I know that it's sharp. I like my blades to be like swords. It's just the way I've always run them. I like them super sharp. They get sharpened every other day when I'm out mowing. You know, some guys say, "Oh, don't run them that sharp. The cutting edge can get fatigued and you start getting chips out of it." I haven't had that problem because I really don't hit a lot of things with my mowers. I mean, if you're out there hitting sticks all the time and rocks and stuff like that, yeah, of course, you're going to take gouges out of the blades. But, you know, this is a prime example of how gentle we are on our mowers, guys. I mean, this blade is over a season old. You know, cutting 75 lawns a week. You know, I'd say I got my money's worth out of it. Since I'm putting these on the mower and they're going to sit idle for quite a while, what would happen over time is this shiny metal would get rusty, just like this blade here. So to make that not happen, I'm just going to spray a little WD-40 here on a rag. Coat the cutting edge. And that won't pit at all. Now some of you may ask, well, don't you balance your blades? Nope, never have. Actually, I used to when I first started, but then I realized for me it was a waste of time because you hit one thing, the blade's out of balance anyway. So I personally don't do it. No, I have not worn out any spindles prematurely or anything like that. Not a whole lot's changed, to be honest with you. So I don't do it. All right, these are ready to go back on the mower. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this deck is scraped out. That's all that came out, not too much. And I'm ready to put the blades back on. All right, blades back on. Let's check this air filter here. Yeah, see, this needs to be blown out. When you blow an air filter out, you may be tempted to blow it this way, but you don't want to do that. And the reason for that is because when you blow this, like this, you're blowing all the particulates back into the filter. So you want to blow it from the inside and let all the dust come out like this. This filter is a season old. Probably has around 300 hours on it roughly. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no need to replace it, it's clean. I blow it out every other day. So I'm gonna put it back in. gonna blow this out a little bit. See all that dust in there? I don't want that in there. All right, that's done. Off camera, I did change the oil and check the hydro fluid. We're good to go there. The hydro fluid was replaced earlier in the season, and that's good for another 500 hours easily. The fluid is clean, but we did change the oil, so that's good. Air filter's cleaned out. The belts have been checked. The blades are sharp. The deck's been scraped out. I am not gonna do the air pressure on the tires because those are gonna change as it sits this winter, but when it comes time to mow the first lawn with it, we're gonna get the tire pressures exactly where they need to be. And this machine's pretty much ready to be winterized. I will put the stable in it, but I'm not gonna run it out of fuel by turning the valve off because I do need to move this machine around the garage. The garage needs to be cleaned. It looks like a bomb went off in here, but it's just one thing at a time. Once I am ready to park the machine in a specific spot in the garage for the winter, I will turn the fuel valve off and let it run out of fuel. But for now, I'm just gonna put the stable in it. Again, no measurement for me. This is just the way I do it. That's good. All right, that's all set. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video for today. On the next video, you'll see me going through the walker and getting that where that needs to be before we put that away. I didn't have time to get to it today, but we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the love and support you've been giving us, guys. It really keeps us motivated to keep making these videos for you guys. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.